Yeah, I hope so too. We don't. That's no good, Jane. We don't want no shooting pains. Walking along with Jane Sterling. No dog. Just Edwin and Jane. Walking along. Seeing if this camera still works.
I never know we might still be here.
If he was here, we'd be stopping all the time. Yes. And here we are, still walking. And even the sun is out behind us. That way we have shadows. Hello, shadow. And we've done 2 kilometers. Jane's not saying much. I've been rabbiting on about all sorts of things. I can't actually remember what I've been talking about. But very, very enlightening.
Pain. Not water.
Pain, that's right, cramps and pain. And something else. Oh, GoPros. I was talking about GoPros. And then we were talking about cars. Yeah, we've had quite a good conversation. At least I have. Jane hasn't said much at all. Anyway. What? What?
I hear it all the time.
You hear the same thing all the time. It never changes, does it? Must change a little bit. Well, they didn't have the X Trail, the new X Trail before, so I couldn't have talked about that before. And they didn't have the new DJI instead of the GoPro before, so I couldn't have talked about that. But anyway, yes, it's about the same. All right, that's enough for much. Well, maybe do it again when we get to 4 kilometers. 4 kilometers. And here we are, coming up to 4 kilometers. Well, 3.90. And we're still going. It's much quieter now. We've got off the main road. Jane doesn't like the main road. She says it's too noisy. I wonder what all that sand's for. There's that sand. It's still there. We don't know.
Well, obviously they were going to do something with it and they've maybe changed their mind.
Or maybe they're still going to do something with it before they change their mind. Who knows? Anyway, here we are. Coming up to 4 kilometers, and it's been a very pleasant walk. I've done a lot of talking. An awful lot of talking. Jane has said very little. I don't think she can get a word in edgeways, actually. Anyway, that's probably enough for this little interlude, and we'll keep going. Not sure if we're going to go over into the bush and do another 4 or not. I travel with Russell.
Well, that's not what he
Welcome,
does.
welcome to the bush around our house, and welcome to Helman, and welcome to another video. We're laughing because we're imitating a vlogger called Traveling with Russell, and I like him. I think he's very good. But he comes from Perth, but he lives in Moscow, and he does travel vlogs around Moscow city. But he always starts the same, and it's actually quite endearing. He always says the same thing. I don't exactly remember it verbatim, but it's very much like that, like, welcome to another video with Edwin, traveling in the bush around our house in Helman, in Perth, Western Australia. Welcome.
And it's only so 100 many meters from home.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, there we go. A bit of a joviality.
That's what he usually says.
He does. I like him. His videos may be a bit the same. He likes to do supermarkets, and I was very interested in the first few, but once you've seen a lot of them, they're kind of the same. Still going. Coming up to 5 kilometers, which we hope we'll make prior to us finishing this walk, because now we've crossed from one bush to another bush, But this is just the bush between the main road in Aarhus. Very pleasant, and it dulls some of the traffic, although you can always hear the sirens when the ambulance and the fire engines go past, and they go past quite frequently. So this has been a very pleasant walk with Jane. Say hello, Jane.
I really get rid of these weeds
What weeds, Jane?
against the fence.
Yes, I would have thought they'd get rid of the weeds up against the fence. They didn't do a very good job.
Because we're right up at the bit of chop bits off that tree there.
Yes, they did. No, they were there and they've done an okay job. But the council doesn't seem to do as good a job as the people who do this area out here, which is Crown Land. And they do a very good job, the Crown Land part of it. But up against the fences, which is the Rockingham part of it, they don't do that good. And they only do it once a year. They don't seem to really get into it. Although I think that this is probably one of the best jobs they've done. Normally it's not. Normally they leave more. So anyway, it's better than it was, Jane. That's the main thing. And we're coming close up to home now.
It's getting a bit cool though.
It is, but we've missed the rain, which is a good thing. A very pleasant walk, actually. I enjoyed it. So, I think we'll stop this video now. But, as you know, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. What a blooming bit of business. Does it even work? Will I get that million videos?